Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Friday, July 1st. We want to wish you all a happy and safe 4th of July weekend. Our show will be showing on next Wednesday instead of Monday, so we want to be sure and wish you a happy 4th of July. We're looking forward to our program today. First, we'll have an update from our city administrator, Kris Busse, and then also with her is Tim Truelson, who's the Assistant Director of Recreation. And we're going to be getting an update on the archery park. And then later on, we'll be on location at Little Theater of Owatonna to hear about the upcoming production Grease. So you'll want to stay with us. And now it's time that we recognize our very special sponsors, and I would like to read those to you at this time. The Owatonna Today Show thanks the following sponsors of this program. Our premier sponsors are City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Owatonna Public Utilities. Our primary sponsors are Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Anytime Fitness, Brookdale Senior Living Solutions, Fairway Foods, Little Theater of Owatonna, and the Owatonna Foundation. Our interlude sponsors are Abraham Consulting Technologies, Bremer Bank, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, Glenn Mager and Michael Mager of the Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Carl Branstead and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care, Owatonna Business Incubator, Sign Pro and Auto Trim Design, Steele County Historical Society, Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Video Productions, Tri-M Graphics, and TPS Insurance. We hope you will support these fine Owatonna businesses that support our Owatonna Today Show, and say thanks to them when you see them out and about, because it's because of them that the show can continue, and we sure appreciate them. We're always looking for more sponsors of the show, and if you are in business and would like more information about becoming a sponsor of this program, please contact our producer, Leanne at 390-5751. Well, we will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with Kris Busse and Tim Truelson. So please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Greetings from the Steele County Historical Society. We invite you to visit us and enjoy your county's history at the History Center and Village of Yesteryear. Check our website for current exhibits and monthly programs.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And we're here with our city administrator, Kris Busse, and Tim Truelson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for taking your time and giving us our updates. So, Kris, let's start with you.
Sure.
What can you tell us that's going on in the city right now?
Well, it's a busy time for us. Street projects are in full swing, as you probably have known, if you've driven around our community. Also, some stormwater projects will be starting shortly. June, we begin our budget process, believe it or not, for 2017. So our department heads and staff are working hard, pulling information together and getting things ready for us to review later this summer for our budget process in 2017.
Can you give us a status on the intersection of North and Elm? How's that? Where are we at in that?
That should be opening very shortly here. They're just winding some things up here, and it should be open in the next few days.
And how about Bubba? Is any status on that?
Well, we've been showing it a few times, which we're very happy about, and we've had some folks come through and really looking quite seriously at it, so we're very hopeful. We're just waiting for that right person to come along.
One other thing I noticed going through town, the new apartment house going on across from the Gateway. When do you think that's going to be completed?
I think that's probably going to be in August, maybe first part of September. I know that it's generated a lot of interest in leasing, and folks are very eager to try and get in there and rent some spaces. So we're very pleased with how that's coming together.
With that opening up, there's going to be quite a population living in our city center.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
It'll be great. So who knows what the downtown could really even flourish more.
Yeah.
They do a great job with it as it is now. It's a fun city to walk down, but you know, as more people come in, you never know.
More is better.
Be fun to watch and see.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you have this handsome gentleman here sitting
Yes.
next to you, Tim Truelson. Hi.
How are you?
Tim, for those who may not know, why don't you just share a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Well, I'm a lifelong citizen of Owatonna. Grew up here, so I feel like I'm kind of giving back to the community and so forth. I've been with our department for over 17 years. So it's been a long time, and as you can see, I've been out on the softball, baseball diamonds. Got 2 children, 13 and 10, so a lot of baseball this summer. So.
And you enjoy it.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You said you're a first base coach.
Yeah, for one, and then I coach the other one. So yeah, it's really a rewarding thing to coach all these youth of Owatonna.
A lot of action at first base being a coach.
Yeah.
Which gets you prepared for opening the projects you do at work and getting ready with this new archery range.
Yeah.
I was just saying that where it started years ago, and so why don't you take us through some of the history of the archery range?
Yeah, I mean, back in the 70s and 80s, we did have numerous archery ranges within the community. We had one down at Morehouse Park, and that was one of the first ones we had. And then we also did have one out in Cashman Park for many years, and that actually was one that they could walk through the facility, shoot at different targets and so forth. And we used to have a club in town, Tana Bowman it used to be called. And as that club kind of shrunk and those individuals were really kind of the driving force between the upkeep of that facility at Cashman, they decided to go to the downstairs of the Four Seasons Center. And once that became not an option anymore, that club kind of disbanded. And we do have a private range, you know, out at the Pistol and Rifle Club. And they're very supportive of this range as well, because this is going to be a seasonal range. It'll be open from, late April, just depending on weather, and we'll be open until October, maybe early November, depending on snow. So, so this whole process started here last August, September. We took a tour with some citizens of Owatonna, some city council members, as well as some park board members. And we went to 3 different ranges, one in Lakeville, Northfield, and Faribault. Just kind of get an idea of design, what was working there. Asked a lot of questions. The one in Lakeville, they were really a great club, and asking about safety, asking about design, and so forth. So we really did our homework on this when it came to looking at different designs and so forth.
It's been a lot of due diligence on your behalf to get this to where it's at after just a little over a year, since the interest had come up and to make this happen. But the reason it is coming to be is because there is a renewed interest, a lot of renewed interest in town. Why don't you share what some of those groups are and what the interest is?
Sure. We had, a petition of about 90 to 100 people sign a petition and bring that to council here probably a year or 2 ago. We also do have current classes in the junior high and the high school facility. And we've had the 4-H come forward as well that want to get involved in doing some classes or some teaching as well. So
through all your research and hard work, you have a display there of the site and how it's laid out. So why don't you go ahead and explain where that is, location?
So we have Elm Avenue here. North Street is down here, of course. Or North Street's up here, and then Main Street's down here. Owatonna Auctions is right here, and there's a current gate and an apron on this facility right here. This is a facility that we used to dump snow at. It's a city-owned facility. Due to environmental reasons, we can no longer do that. It's been probably 7-8 years since we've done that. So this piece of land is really, it's pretty, not usable for many options and so forth. So the city staff thought this was the best option for this facility. So we would put in a driveway here and then a handicap accessible parking lot that would be gravel from the start here. Of course, there'd be a handicap restroom as well. And then we would add an ADA pass to where the shooting area is. And the shooting area would be cemented here from where they would sit. There'd be a fence here and then a waiting area back here.
So show the direction the projectile would go.
We'd be shooting here to, it'd be to the south, I believe, here.
And that would be fenced, correct?
Yeah, there's current fencing when you come in here to the bottom of the hill. We would propose a fence here, or we're going to work with the neighbors. We might put some tree line here. There's a current fence here, and then we would put a fence on the top of this hill up here. Mm-hmm. There's a elevation of about 17 feet of a hill here, and what they recommend is a 4 to 8 foot elevation. So we're about double that elevation, as well as they asked for, I believe, 30 yards on the side, and we do have about 40 yards here, and we have numerous areas over here as well. And what we propose is a 10 to 12 areas where they can shoot, be 2 10s, 2 20s, 2 30s, a 40, 2 40s, a 50, and a 60. And one of these 10s and one of these 20s will be handicap accessible. There'll be a grade to the arrow so they can retrieve the arrow, so those will be handicap accessible as well.
Okay. No pun intended here, but you're targeting this to open in the spring, correct?
Yeah, if we can get it done this fall, that'd be great, but hopefully by early spring next year.
And what age groups what are the rules as far as ages that can access this range?
Well, our rules are going to be, we've kind of really checked around on this, but they must be 16 and above to shoot by themselves down there. Okay. And we'll have a long list of rules right where they walk into the facility. And also we'll have rules for retrieving the arrows as well. And we'll have procedures on that. So those are the biggest things. Most of the injuries in the archery are mostly to the archers themselves, on cutting themselves with the arrows or the whiplash of the arrow. There is 50 plus of these ranges, public ranges that are unsupervised within the state of Minnesota, and thousands nationwide. So it's not an uncommon thing. They're next to golf courses, they're next to trails, they're next to dog parks, athletic facilities. So this one's really no different than the other ones. Mm-hmm.
And this one does look pretty secluded. Mm-hmm. You would have to know it's there to get there.
Yeah, we'll put a sign out on the street on Elm, so that it'll be signed, and as the word of mouth and advertising, I'm sure it'll be a very popular site in the future.
So contact Tim Truelson if you have any additional questions, and we want to thank you for being our guest today. We appreciate it.
No problem.
We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Looking for that perfect birthday party idea for your child? I have exactly what you're looking for, a pool or gym party at the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. Hi, this is Brad. Contact me today at 774-7102 to schedule the party every child will love. Birthday party packages are available year-round. West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center, encouraging and promoting a healthy lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Glenn Mager. And I'm Michael Mager with the Brick Mager Funeral Home and the Medford Funeral Home. At Brickmaker, we are privileged to have served the families of Steele County community for 118 years.
Whether you choose traditional burial or cremation, we promise the tribute your loved one deserves with the peace of mind that you require.
We are proud to be part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm David Einhaus with the Owatonna Foundation. Thank you to all of our donors who have helped make Owatonna a better place to live. Will you join us today with a financial gift? Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We're on location at the West Hills Auditorium, home to Little Theater of Owatonna. And we're talking to the director of the production that's due to open here next week, Grease. And we're talking with director none other than Craig Berg. Welcome to the show, Craig.
Oh, thank you for having me.
For those of us, so I just want to go over when the show opens right away. So if you want to run online and get your tickets, they'll be on sale beginning July 2nd. Those are online sales. And then the box office will open on July 5th. The dates of the production are 7, 8, 9th of July, the 10th being a Sunday, and there's a 2 o'clock matinee. And then the following weekend, the 14th, 15th, 16th, and the 17th being Sunday and a matinee. And you have 8 chances to see this show, which is a good opportunity. And Craig, which leads me to the question, how did you come to increasing it by a day or two for the Grease production?
Well, when we submitted to do Grease, we found out very quickly that, for one thing, it was a very expensive show to get the rights to and to get all the music rights that we wanted and everything. And we also knew that the popularity of the show itself would promote doing an extra show. And it's also for the theater, to make sure that it becomes a break-even situation anyway. So
this show has such longevity. There's people my age that love Grease. My daughter's ages love Grease, and younger than that. So it has quite a following. Is that what you've heard as well?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it takes me back to my very early teen years when the movie came out, and I realized I had a huge crush on Olivia Newton-John. But
Now, talk a little bit about yourself first, Craig. How long have you been directing, and what got you interested in it?
I directed my first show in '98. I did mostly acting since my first show here was 1988, and done many shows. I got more into directing in the past 4 years. Kind of retiring from acting on stage, but have discovered that directing is a wonderful way of being creative and having a vision where you have a control over the whole thing, not just the one character, So it's a wonderful thing. I'm obsessed with it.
In putting on a show like this, it truly takes a village, and I know there's a person very special to you who's your support in all this. Would you like to tell us a little bit about her?
Well, we're a team, and Mary Butler-Fraser has been with me through all my directing. She's my tech director and my right hand, and she works very, very hard, and I couldn't do anything without her. And so much credit goes to her. She's just a worker bee, and she's at it constantly. We have conflicts. We have moments of joy, moments of pain, moments of everything. But all in all, we're just I won't do a show without her. If she's not available, I don't do a show.
Well, I've seen you on stage, and you're just a fabulous actor, and I've seen several of your shows that you've directed, and you're a wonderful director, and so I know this Grease is just going to be a wonderful production. Tell us about how did you cast this? I mean, how many people did you have audition?
Well, we had many auditions. I think we had upwards of 50 50 or 60. We cast 27 people. Wonderful, wonderful cast. It was tough making decisions and making choices, but we ended up with some very, very talented people. Kind of a diverse age group, from high school age kids up to older kids.
If you could put a shout out there for something you may need to help with the production, is there any particular spot or anything that you would like to have a volunteer come in on?
Well, not exactly knowing when this airs, but you can always contact Mary Butler Fraser if there's usually always something to do, and if you're wanting to help out, that would be wonderful.
Great. And what has been your biggest challenge with this show?
That's interesting. Interesting question. I would say a lot of the technical stuff. We had to build a car. Les Abraham and John Fraser built a car. The Kona that we're sitting on, all this stuff had to be built. And Keith Woolenhouse was a very busy builder, and there was a lot of technical aspects of this show that became quite challenging.
Thanks, Greg, for sharing. And I understand you have some cast members you'd like us to meet.
Oh, absolutely.
Thanks for sharing, Craig. Thank you. We're here visiting with two of the cast members from Grease, and we have here on my left.
I'm Bree Velsky. I play the role of Sandy.
And over here on my right.
I'm Cody Jensen. I play Danny Zuko.
Okay, Bree, what made you want to audition for the production Grease?
Grease has been one of my favorite movies growing up, and Sandy especially has just been a dream role since I was very young, so I couldn't wait to audition for this show.
What has been one of your biggest challenges with the role?
With this role, there's people are coming with the sound in their head of what they've always heard, growing up with Olivia Newton-John. It's a little scary to kind of compete with that. So.
And what has been the most fun for you in this role?
This is one talented cast, and I am just so blessed to be a part of it, and working with them every night is a huge reward.
And I just want to say, you're such a fan of this. You've been commuting from the cities for all the rehearsals, correct?
Yes.
So you must love the show.
I do. I really do.
Hi, Cody.
Hi.
Okay. And Cody, what made you want to audition for the production?
I also, like Bree, grew up with this movie, and my grandparents, would show me this movie all the time. So it's very important to me. I love the music and, the dancing and everything. So that's my main reason for auditioning. I love the show.
And what has been your biggest challenge with the production?
Well, like Bree said too, our cast is insanely talented. So luckily, it's more individual work. I'm not like the most smooth and easygoing person, so that's been the hardest thing to tackle for the part.
And what has been the most enjoyable for you?
Again, the cast. Everyone's so wonderful to work with, and we had our music down like in the first week and a half of being here, and it's just exciting.
And did you have to learn anything that you never had learned before in a production?
No, I don't think so. No.
You didn't have to learn a special dance or jitterbug?
Well, okay, yeah, some of that dancing's a little different, but for the most part.
A little different, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's classic. It goes throughout time.
Oh, yes, for sure. Yeah.
You'll be able to wow them on through the years.
I hope so.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Thank you.
And over here we have Stephanie Roberts. And Stephanie, what role is it that you play?
I play Rizzo.
Whoa, Rizzo. Can you give us a sample of some sass?
Oh.
No, I called you out on it. I'm sorry. What has been what made you want to audition for Grease?
Well, like Bree said, I've also been in love with this musical since, I was 5 years old. I've been running around my mom's kitchen singing it at the top of my lungs. So I'm pretty in love with this show.
And what has been your biggest challenge with the show?
My biggest challenge probably would have to be the Rizzo attitude, honestly, to be that kind of mean kind of person.
Yeah. Did you have to learn how to snap your fingers or have any sassy antics? Or
I do like to snap my fingers, so that's always a plus. I get to do that.
And what has been the absolute most fun for you in this production?
Oh, all the singing is my favorite thing to do, honestly. You could ask anybody. I love singing, and the show has the best music.
How many productions have you been in now?
Oh, I think like 12-ish.
So you're getting a lot of experience.
Trying to.
And do you commute in from anywhere?
Yeah, I'm from Faribault, Minnesota, so I drive about 15, 20 minutes every night. Not as long as Bree, but.
Yeah. How have you tried to make Rizzo your own?
Just trying to put some of my own little spin on it with some attitude and some things that I do with hand gestures and stuff. So.
Well, if you enjoyed seeing these three just in this interview setting, you are really going to enjoy seeing them on stage. They are very, very talented, along with the cast and crew and the music for this production. You will not be disappointed, and you will want to get your tickets early. They're opening online July 2nd, so they're expecting a large amount of people to require tickets, so you want to be the first to get those online. And then the box office opens July 5th. So you won't want to miss that when the box office opens. Again, the dates of the production are July 7th, 8th, 9th. 10th is a Sunday matinee at 2 o'clock. Again, the next week, the 14th, 15th, 16th, and the 17th is a Sunday with matinee. So you have only 8 chances. So go on out and get your tickets now. We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better. I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Owatonna. We bring new life to senior living in our Alzheimer's and dementia care and our assisted living care communities. Brookdale Owatonna is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Tim Anderson, the owner of Anytime Fitness, where we make getting healthy affordable and convenient. Anytime Fitness is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We hope you enjoyed learning all about the new archery range, as well as visiting with the cast and crew of Little Theater for their upcoming production, Grease. Well, it's time for community announcements. A reminder that July 1st is the deadline to nominate a Steele County resident for the 2016 Male and Female Outstanding Senior Citizen Volunteer Award for Steele County. Nominees must be 70 or older by June 1st. Nomination forms are available at the fair office from Senior Place and from Bruce Kubicek at 451-6616 or on the Steele County Free Fair website at www.scff.org. The next Living Well with Chronic Condition workshop begins Thursday, July 7th, and will take place every Thursday from 5:30 to 8 p.m. for 6 weeks at Coda Living Community, which is located at 2255 Northwest 30th Street, Owatonna. For more information or to enroll in the Living Well with Chronic Conditions workshop, call Linda Hoffman at 507-977-2171. Well, we want to thank you for joining us today, and we also want to wish you to have a happy and fun-filled 4th of July. We'll not be here on Monday, but we will see you on Wednesday, and we'll have an update with the Human Rights Commission and the Steele County Historical Society. We'll be hearing all about the extravaganza. So until then, have a safe and happy weekend, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Until then, enjoy.